Alright, here we go everybody with the next episode of my Let's Play series for Sonic 3 and Knuckles from Sonic Origins. I'm ShadowStar91 here, or Marksman72 for my PlayStation 90, and kicking things off in this video, ladies and gentlemen, I shall be undertaking the entirety of the Lava Reef Zone, and hopefully I can actually get through this without making too much of a hassle. And just a quick recap for anybody who did miss my previous video, ladies and gentlemen. In the previous video, I managed to complete the entirety of the Sandopolis Zone in very OP fashion. And what I mean by that is that in the previous video, I did utilize the usage of Tails' Hyper Mode, and it is the most OP Hyper Mode that I have ever come across, even though there's only 3 versions of Hyper Mode in Sonic 3 and Knuckles. One of them being Tails. The other two, Sonic and Knuckles, they're actually cool because Sonic set the baseline and then Knuckles came along. Even though Knuckles' jump height is absolute garbage, Tails has just come along, smacked down on the table, said, "Beat my Hyper Mode." Grab this coin right here because even though I'm at max capacity already. And just in case anybody wants to catch up on any other of my Let's Play videos for my Sonic Origins series, ladies and gentlemen, which does include my runs of Sonic 1, CD, and Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I will leave the playlist link for you in the video description down below for your viewing pleasure, so make sure you check it out when you get the chance, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, if anybody does hear me hesitating, stuttering, and or struggling with any of my sentences, ladies and gentlemen, me being an autistic individual, talking is not one of my strongest points, but I do try anyway. Also, if anybody does hear noise in the background, is because I got my fan on at the moment, trying to keep myself down to a cool temperature because there's a bit of a heat wave going on at my neck of the woods. And also, if anybody does hear me sniff a little bit more than usual throughout any of my videos, timed that poorly, didn't I? It's because dealing with some slight hay fever issues, even though that I am taking the necessary stuff to keep it down to a tolerable level. Unfortunately, with the current heat wave going on, the pollen count is a bit higher than usual, so slightly struggling, just a tiny bit. And what you are seeing right now, ladies and gentlemen, is in fact Tails' Hyper Mode in action. And yes, he does have those 4 tiny birds who are also in super mode, following him around, just attacking enemies should they appear out of nowhere. Like so. And again. And this also does count towards the boss battle as well, because they do aid you in attacking the boss battle and helping you defeat it. And here we go, with the boss battle in question. Okay, that's the fastest I've ever done that. Now you can all see why I'm calling Hyper Tails the most OP enhanced character in the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise. I mean, come on! The most amount of rings I've ever gotten in the Lava Reef Zone, and the fastest I've ever beaten the first boss of the first act. I mean, how can you argue with that? Alright, time to press on forward with the second act of the Lava Reef Zone. Ugh. I have a funny feeling that would happen. I grab the fire shield, makes me immune to all fire-based attacks. especially around these random spitting flamethrowers, which seem to have a mind of their own. Easy, but I want to kind of pick at the... Oh, wanted to take a sneaky shortcut. Looks like I can't. Use the spring right here. Can't forget that ring. A little bit of a spin dash, pick up the momentum. I was gonna say, why was I waiting for the platforms to reappear when I can just fly up and over? Oh, sometimes I go done goofed in the biggest of ways, ladies and gentlemen, I say. Easy does it. Looks like I can't take any shortcuts. Bit of a spin dash, pick up no momentum, and I lost the fire shield. Damn it! Bugger. Haha! Regain the fire shield. Now, what are you gonna do? And 2 seconds later, I go around the corner and hit an obstacle and lose the fire shield. Damn it! Spoke too soon. Which is not happening right about now, thankfully. So here we go, around and around and around I go to pick up the momentum. Can I do it? And again! Haha! That's me gone done goofed again, ladies and gentlemen, in the biggest of ways possible. I mean, seriously. I mean, how the hell did I even manage to pull that off? Me being an absolute numpty. Gonna keep the electric shield because I want to gather all the rings that I can. Even though hyper mode is going to be a little bit useless, but useful for staying on the lava when I eventually arrive at the boss battle, ladies and gentlemen. Because unfortunately, the boss battle, the boss for the lava reef zone, is in fact immune to most attacks. The only way you can actually damage him is use his own weapons against him. I'll explain why once we reach said boss battle. Pick up the momentum and whee! I go. Up I go. Oh, careful. Wait for those spike balls to disappear. Damn it. Mistimed that badly. Haha. Hit the button, open the door, wait for the flamethrower to disappear, and make my move. Go to the bonus stage now, see if I can actually get myself a fire shield. Because falling short of not being able to activate super mode, I'm definitely going to be needing the fire shield. Ooh. Rings, 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 such glorious rings. Boy. Yeah, unfortunately, off camera, ladies and gentlemen, I did end up overshooting my route and just falling off the edge, hence why I'm back down to 0 rings. Okay. So... oh, I'm getting very close to the boss battle. As you can see on the roof of the level, you can actually see the ugly mug of the death egg. Knuckles, don't you dare do what I think you're gonna do. God damn it, Knuckles! Here we go. The final stretch of the lava reef zone, ladies and gentlemen. And if anybody is unaware, you see that giant part that just fired the missiles at Tails? That is in fact the boss battle of the Lava Reef Zone. I need access to another special stage to hopefully get more rings. Come on, come on, come on. And thank you, special stage. You have answered my call. Yeah, unfortunately, should you just drop down from your flying maneuver right now, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, it will automatically count as a death, and you'll have to start from the start post you just got. Which is very irritating, I know. Now I just have to wait for that last platform to descend, but, oh, maybe not. Trigger hyper mode because over 160 rings, plenty of time. Yeah, as you can see there, even my extra assistance does absolute jack squat. The only way to actually beat him is have his own mind's damage is mech. As you can see there, the spike mines landing in the lava. That's the only way you can actually damage the boss. Or Eggman's lava mech. Yeah, but unfortunately this takes a little bit of time. I don't know how many more I have to endure. Come on, this got to be the last one. Seriously? Oh yeah. I'm nearly burned through just over 60 rings right about now. Just waiting for him to damage himself. Finally! Good thing I still had the fire shield. And that is confirmation that the lava reef has come to a close, ladies and gentlemen. However, that is not going to be the end. Because next on the agenda, we are going to speed on through the Hidden Palace Zone. Because I figured, why the hell not? So here we go. Into the Hidden Palace Zone we go. And I actually hope I can actually get the 50 rings needed to take on to trigger the hyper mode to make the Knuckles fight that just a little bit easier. There's actually a secret area up top here which houses very helpful bonus items, just as long as I can actually get up to the top without Tails running out of steam. Extra 20 rings and the extra coin, even though I am currently at max capacity. 999. Okay, so I'm definitely over the 50 rings. You can definitely see the ugly mug of the Death Egg in the roof of the Hidden Palace Zone. Huh, that must be the route that you come through as Knuckles. Always nice to go exploring, I say. Always nice. Yeah, that won't do anything right now. But here we go. Onward to face Knuckles. You've caused me some serious trouble throughout my journey of the floating island. God, I am in love with Tails' hyper mode right about now. Should you just miss your opponent, then your little assistants can actually just come in and boom! Take him out for you. Even though it's got to be slightly embarrassing for Knuckles right now, he just got his ass handed to him by a bunch of tiny birds. And he's just come to the realization that he has been played like a fool. A fool's fool. I gotta help him out. Can't let Eggman get his hands on the Master Emerald. And I just lost my electric shield, even though I probably won't be keeping it once I reach the next zone. Seeing as how the Hidden Palace Zone is being over and done with quite quickly, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to move on to the next zone, which is none other than the Sky Sanctuary Zone. So here we are, the Sky Sanctuary Zone, ladies and gentlemen. Oh no. Master Emerald has re-energize the death egg. And I don't have a lot of time before the Sky Sanctuary Zone starts to fall apart. Thank you, Knuckles. And he will... looks like he shan't be joining us for the rest of this journey. Just gotta be careful and watch my step, because with the Sky Sanctuary Zone falling apart, you never know what pathways might collapse in on themselves. And I gotta make sure I have access to hyper mode for the boss battles of the Sky Sanctuary Zone, because if memory serves me correctly, there's actually 3 boss battles done by the same robot, and it's not Dr. Robotnik. Oh, speaking of the devil, here's boss battle number 1, and it's none other than Metallics, the Metal Sonic. It has been many moons since I've seen that robotic doppelganger of Sonic, where the most popular one obviously is none other than Metal Sonic itself. But that takes care of boss battle number 1. Two more to go. I'm gonna need some extra rings. Even if I do beat the next boss battle with super mode active, it might take me some time. And I'm gonna need super mode once again for the third and final boss of this zone. Oh, here we are once again at the second. Here we are at the second boss battle, ladies and gentlemen. Over and done with pretty quickly. Yeah, I'm gonna enter the bonus stage to put the pause button on my hyper mode for now, because I'm gonna be saving it for the whatchamacallit, the third and final one of this zone. Oh, I fell short. Darn it. Just keep on moving. I want to collect all these rings, thank you. Just gotta watch my footing. At least I got 1 hit protection, which I now just lost. You know what? Trigger it. Or trigger hyper mode, because you never know what might happen. And we are actually very close to the third and final boss of this zone, ladies and gentlemen. All we need to do is just take that transport, to which Metallics is just annihilated, but I'm just going to wipe the floor with him and make him my little biatch. Like so. And that is confirmation that Tails has officially completed the Sky Sanctuary Zone, ladies and gentlemen. There is no Act 2 for the Sky Sanctuary Zone. It is just one whole zone. And here begins the transition cutscene into the next zone for the Death Egg Zone. So around and around and around. And around again and around again. All the way up, around and around, and away we go! And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, that brings today's episode of Sonic Origins to a close. I really do hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please do myself a favor. Please consider hitting the subscribe button down below, along with the bell so you can receive notifications for when new content has been released onto my channel. So join me next time, everybody, for when I begin the final stretch of my grand finale of my Sonic Origins playthrough. So until then, everybody, I've been ShadowStar91 or Maximus72 for my PlayStation ID. Stay safe out there, take care, and I'll catch you all in what might be the grand finale for Sonic Origins. Bye-bye.